David-san, there's a lot of things that I can let go of. A lot of things that I can even forget about. But I can't let you walk out that door. I know what you saw, but I can explain. I'm not unfaithful. You take that back. No. I'm not laying hands on you. I only slapped the wall. I'm not that type of guy. I know. I'm messed up. David-san, I can't do this alone. I've always been unfair. I get it. I'm a red flag, aren't I? The playboy with the attitude who used to be the geek. Had the glow up in college, and everything changed. What makes you think that I changed? Davidson, am I really all that different? You might be right. I don't want this to be goodbye. You know that sting at the edges of your eye? When you can feel the tears coming, but you don't want them to, and you fight back. You fight like hell. Listen to me, please. Please. Don't do this. I don't want you to leave. No one is like you. I can't imagine a day without you, but forever just isn't right. Isn't it the same for you? Don't you need me? Davidson, cake. You do need me, right? Don't you? Remember that time? Back when we were still kids. When I got you into so much trouble and you said that you hated me. I cried. Me, crying. Yeah, maybe I was a sensitive kid. Maybe it doesn't explain any of this. But I told you. I'm not a cheater. I'm not that kind of man. I know how it looks. There's something else going on here. Come on, at least give me a chance. I promise. It's not what it looks like, please. Don't do this. Don't walk out that door. You know, I don't have a cheap, magical way to make you stay. I don't even have one that's more practical or down to earth. I don't have anything. So what? Am I just gonna be known as the loser who broke your heart by rumors? You know how people view me, Davidson. They view me as a playboy. Of course, rumors like this are gonna start. Who you gonna believe? All of them or me? Yeah, I know. Not sounding good for my case. I get it. There's a lot more to this than it looks, and it's impossible for me to clear my innocence, so how in the hell could I expect you to stay? You don't have to listen. If I sound like I'm speaking bullshit. I know what they say about rumors, there's little truth in them. But just because people saw me together with someone, what do you think I was doing? Who do you think I am? Do I look like I would throw away my future? Don't you look at me like that. That just makes it hurt a millionfold more. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want this to happen. the way it is. Hey, don't say that. Don't say that, please. Please, don't say that. Look at me. You always said I was a bad liar, didn't you? You said I was shitty at it, so prove me wrong right now. Am I lying to you? You don't know. That's your convenient out when things don't. Look at me. Do I look like a monster who would break your heart? Gaslighting. You think I would gaslight you? I know how much you've been through. I've seen firsthand how much you've suffered because people not being faithful. Assholes twisting your heart and spinning the knife. Baby, look at me. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. I can't be. I'm not gonna be like my dad. And I'm not just because he tried to ruin our lives doesn't mean I'm trying. David, son, look at me, come on. That's not you talking. You gotta think about it. Don't cut me out like that. I'm not accepting that the best relationship of my life is ending because of rumors. Because someone got jealous of us, wanted us to be broken apart. I don't even know which side they're on. Were they after you? Were they after me? God, I sound like a conspiracy theorist tonight. Fucking hate it. Look at me. Do I look like I did? What do you mean you don't know? How does that... I get it. I always came off as a playboy. As someone with way too much love of attention, huh? Is that how you saw me? Then if you think I really did it, what more can I say? If you can look me in the eyes and tell me I committed that heinous shit, then I didn't deserve you from the start. But at the same time, if you can't trust me, did you ever really love me? Unfair. How is that any more unfair than you walking out that door? Where's the trust? Where's the love you promised me forever? And I promised you it too. But I'd never walk out on you. Sure, I can't talk. For if the cheating allegations were real. Do you see the difference, baby? I'm not blaming you. No, don't mix my words like that. You know how I feel about that kind of thing. Don't you try and make it about this. Just because she's my ex doesn't mean anything. I barely know her. Listen to me, please. I know, baby. I'm not a filthy cheater. You know, it's funny you bring that up. This whole time that I've been with you, I felt a little guilty. You know why? Because they say you're supposed to, a healthy relationship or whatever. Then sometimes you look back and said, hey, could I do something better? And I just keep thinking, my lucky stars, it didn't work out. Because that's the only way I find you. Remember that asshole who tried to pretend they were dating you? Oh, you can call it a past, an ex. That wasn't a relationship. That bastard just wanted you. The idea of you. To use you to get a family. Bullshit. I don't care what that motive was. I don't care why that motive was. No, I'm not distracting. I couldn't bear to see you go and be miserable with that piece of work. I knew you. We were friends before we were anything else. And maybe that means we were friend-zoned. Yeah, for a long time, maybe that's how it worked. But I don't believe in that shit. Not once have I ever felt like there's someone out of reach. If your hearts connect, that's what matters. Tell me, babe. Our hearts connected. Huh. I get it. Then walk out that door. Baby, no. Please. Don't go. Davidson. Don't go, please. I tried to be too brave. I'm not that brave. I'm not even close to that brave. Don't make me say goodbye again. Please. Baby, please. Don't. What were you thinking, mate? What were you thinking? Speaking like that. I never thought it would hurt this much. Now that the door's closed, what do I do? How am I supposed to go on without you? I can't. You were everything to me. How long has it been? 4 years. 4 fucking years. Will I ever see you again? The fact that I can't even answer that in my own head. That's the worst. Listen to me. Why am I talking to myself in the mirror? Well, ask yourself that way. See what kind of answers you get. You're gonna be there, aren't you? My long lost, wonderful love. I ask myself a million times what I could have done better. I relive that night. How many times until... Hey. A little awkward to see you here. I'm not complaining, just, it's been a while. Asking me if I missed you. What do you think the answer is? You missed me too. Don't bullshit me. If you missed me, why'd you leave? I saw you got a confession today. How many love letters does that make per day? You're so popular, aren't you? Good for you, shortcake. What do you mean that doesn't make you happy at all? So what? What's that supposed to mean? Even if that's the reason you left. You walked out that door. It's been years. Baby, what do you expect? Yeah. So I didn't move on. Did you? That sounds so stupid. If neither of us moved on, then what was the fucking point? Why waste part of a lifetime? A good chunk of it. You can't just leave and come back. Pretend that it's all sunshine and rainbows, darling. That's not how life works. Don't you say that. You don't get to say that. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not. How do you expect me to find my words? Find what I want to say when I'm swimming in your eyes, feeling like you never left, but that pain in my heart knows you did. Don't even try and spin this around. You walked right out those doors, so why'd you come back? What changed now? Did you go and date a few people and realize they weren't me? Couldn't get me out of your heart, huh? I take kind of pride in that. If it wasn't so painful, I think I'd smile. Look at me making progress towards healing. And then you walk through the door. And what? I'm just supposed to hold your hand like this, like I used to. Fuck. I don't know why. I always give in to you so easily. But I do it. And every time I just end up falling for the same old tricks. It'd be so sad if it wasn't pathetic. What? You know what? Why say that now? Do you think the hurt will just go away? No. Then what? So you think you can make this right, huh? You know, I want so badly to trust your words. Just like I wanted to trust you wouldn't walk out the door, but you did. You left, baby. 6 years. 6 years. Went up in flames over a rumor that I had nothing to do with. Yeah, I'm sticking to my story. I'd rather be hung up by my pinky toes. The words aren't easy to say. The confidence shaking in my eyes. Feel heavy. My body feels light as a feather, but that doesn't help me feel any better. No. You'd think it would, right? So what? What does anything you're saying have to do with me? That's it. You learn not to give in to rumors years later. Pardon me for feeling like it feels a little too late. No, it's not that. I want to believe in you. I want to trust you. That you love me. That you don't give up on me. It's gonna take a lot, baby. But I couldn't get over you either. Pathetic as it is. I got lost somewhere, and I never came back. Lost in those eyes, lost in the way that you'd hold me. Lost in the feeling of all the things you did. You always know what to say to get under my skin. Glad to know some things never change. Yeah. You kept, I kept mine too. 2 pieces of the same necklace that make a heart. But looking at it, the picture it forms hurts me. Feels like it's my heart ripped right out of my chest. Why? Are you really asking that, or is that just... Because I missed you. Because I loved you. Because I was pissed. I wondered why every waking moment, every nightmare. I wanted to know why you left. Don't you dare say that. So because you didn't have faith you were good enough for me, combined with the rumors, combined with everything, sprinkle in a little blackmail and I'm just supposed to what? Believe every word you say. How fucking stupid. You know what? I get it. After all that, maybe it was. Maybe I still believe somehow. Why does it have to hurt so bad? Believing in you. Fuck. Why do you think it hurts? It hurts, baby. It hurts. Not because I hate you, but because I can't hate you. Why can't I? No matter what I do, no matter what I try, I can't replace you. You're the only thing that gave me this side of my life. And without you, it feels like a big chunk is missing. I run through the motions, but nothing. It's like you cursed me. Like there was no chance of me ever escaping. Because my whole life felt like it was just a mockery without you. Now you waltz back in and say that you love me still. How dare you? Oh, welcome home. must be the dumbest man in the world, huh? Falling right back into your trap. No trap. So you say. Didn't feel like no trap. Yeah, I admit it. My personality comes across as flirting to some people. Some delusional. Others may have claimed things. Maybe that's where the rumors started. I'm not saying I don't have fault in some ways. I wasn't perfect. I wasn't the best boyfriend. I had a lot of things. A lot of unpacking to do. I had daddy issues, mommy issues. Hell, I even had sibling issues. And here I am, back in your arms. Not knowing whether I'm supposed to be crying, whether I'm supposed to be cursing you out, tossing you out the door, or what. I'm tired, baby. I'm tired of not knowing how to feel. I wanna believe in you. Maybe I will. But even if I do, can it go back to being the same? That I'm not sure of. It'll take a lot. Trust doesn't get built up overnight. Shortcake, you know that. Trust takes a hell of a long time. But I won't lie. I've been wanting to say this since the moment you walked out the door. Welcome home. Welcome back. You're safe now. Okay. And as much as I'd like to say, I'm still the same guy. I think I'm still licking the wounds. 'Cause no one could hurt me like you, baby. Just like no one makes me smile like you. In every waking moment of every day that I spent wishing you'd walk through the door, I never thought for one fucking second that it would actually happen. Damn. I don't know whether to feel like an idiot or the luckiest guy alive. But somehow, some way, I feel like both. Sure, Kick, you do have a way with words. Way with feelings. Yeah, but maybe scars are cool. Maybe I don't need to be completely sane. Completely with my life together. I don't know if I can kiss you yet. I'm sorry, baby. I want to. But it's gonna take time for me. I need it to feel real. I need it to feel so passionate. So genuine that I know you're not gonna walk through that door again. No matter what some buzzing fly says. I'm not trying to say I want to deny you that. I don't want to hold back. If I ever seem like someone who does, save it to him. If I wanted to, I would have never made it this far. You and I got a lot of catching up to do. For now, I just want your presence near me. I want to know how I feel about you when I can't even tell how I do yet. I crave you. I'm afraid of you. There's so many mixed feelings in there. holding hands is something. A start, right? And if it wasn't, then... well, I don't think I'd be able to do this. Leaning into you feels nostalgic. Feeling the warmth of your body, the cold of your hands. It's all like going back in time. Like I'm in a time machine. Picking up the pieces of something broken. But it feels warm and chilling at the same time. You're real, ain't you? Don't answer that. I think I'm too afraid of your answer to listen. No, I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Terrible at this. Terrible at even putting my head in the sand. When wasn't I? You're so close and so far away. What do you think it'll take? Healing. If we can, sure. Why not? I was always one for a good underdog story. Maybe it just works out that way. Tell me, baby. Is it wrong for me to have hope? Or is that the whole point of this? Yeah, I guess you're right. If I didn't have any hope, I wouldn't be holding your hand. It feels strange. Don't look at me like that. There's plenty of things. Plenty of good memories, too. I don't crave to make memories. I think that way of thinking is kind of stupid. As long as I'm happy in the moment. And that's all I care about. Looking ahead, looking back, it's all so stupid. But I learned one thing. You don't know how good you have it until you don't have it anymore. And to never take for granted. Never, ever take for granted how rare and special true love is. Do I sound stupid, neurotic, maybe a little bit delusional? I wonder about that. Am I really? Or is it the world that's messed up that led us here? That led you out that door? Burned it into my mind. Into my heart. But now that you're back, it's almost like time hiccuped and it never happened at all. Only that lingering sense of want. I never stopped wanting you. I never stopped needing you, you know. Don't think I could. Guess I was too down bad to ever even consider that. I told you I can't kiss or hold you yet. I don't want things to go like that. Explosively back together sounds like you'll just be walking out that door again soon. I want to understand you. I want to really know you. That's why hand-holding is as much as you're getting right now. Yeah. Pain response or something like that. I still don't regret it. I don't regret you. I love you. I love you a lot. That doesn't mean I can trust you yet, baby. Maybe not trust myself either. I've ran it by a million times in my head. Yeah. Reflecting on things I didn't do. Things I thought in my head, little subtle movements, subtle things. Things that led to this, trying to pick apart a mystery of what tore you away for years. Call me a detective, but a damn terrible one. 'Cause I could never get it. Could never figure it out. I must have gone through a million scenarios. Maybe even a billion. So many different what ifs. What if I talked to that person less? What if I went here at this time? What if I could have done something that stopped the rumor from breaking us apart? What could I have done better to make you believe me when I said I didn't? Yeah. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? It's not that warm and fuzzy feeling, is it? It's more burning hot. And with a mix of everything under the sun. I get it. I understand what you're trying to say. But don't. Not yet. Not until that trust builds back up. Otherwise it won't feel right. Otherwise I think I'd be too mad. And it's not even at you. Relationships aren't easy. They're not always a good thing. When I think of you right here, I think of you almost the same as when you walked out the door. The only difference being that lingering doubt I don't want to believe in. And maybe I'm yesterday's news. But I know, yeah, you're gonna say that, and I get it. You're here. I do appreciate that. I'm just not sure. Where do I go from here? What do we do? How do you mend a broken heart? Band-aids sure don't do the trick. No, gauze isn't a viable option either. I think we need something more drastic. Sorry, it's the way you looked at me. Made my brain take a screenshot. It was the exact same way you looked at me. Do you remember when we graduated? Way back when. And I wanted to take you to that dance and barely missed my chance. It was before we were a thing. It was the same look you had when you got stood up by that asshole. I don't want to be like him. I don't want to be someone that makes you make that expression. But I also don't want to have to worry about repeating history. Can I trust you, baby? I'll believe in you then. I'll believe in you, so just don't let me down, okay? I swear I won't let you down either. I need to know this is real. I need to know we're more than this. Please, give me something to believe in. Not to start to it done. Not to start harming. I respect it. And I want to love you. I want this bittersweet reunion to drop the bitter and get to the sweet already. Your hand is nice. Your presence is nicer. Just you being here is something. Something magical. You know that? Thanks for coming back. Hey, better late than never.